It is 10 o'clock and it's time for the council meeting session. We have Mrs. Chick, Mrs. Mistakowski, Mr. Savornich, and Mr. Wax. We have 5 members present. We need 5 more for a quorum. I want to remind my colleagues that they should be coming to council chamber. City Council for the City of Los Angeles on the 29th day of May, 1998. There are 15 council districts in the city. The regular meeting days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We are currently being viewed by cable subscribers throughout the Los Angeles area on Channel 35, and we're also being monitored by council phone. So we have some presentations, and we're going to start with the presentations, and I'm going to call upon Mrs. Chick for a presentation. You want to do it now, or Mr. Wax for an introduction?
Yes, Mr. President. Before we start the council meeting today, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce an extraordinary group of students from Verdugo Hills High School. They surprised me this morning with the John Wayne Duke Award for the incident that we had this week. But it was heartwarming because it came from a group of students that I've have tremendous respect for. They represent the finest of the young people in the city of Los Angeles. All of them, of course, are in the advanced placement government class at Verdugo Hills High School. They have achieved extraordinary records of academic excellence, and all of them have found time to involve themselves in the community in helping others in very significant ways. They have volunteered for a great number of community service projects. Many of them have been in my office. Some have worked for the senior citizens and the shut-ins. They've all shown a tremendous commitment to helping others in using their skills and talents to making really a better life, not only for themselves, but for the communities they serve. They're all here today as sort of the culmination of their studies. They're taking a trip not only to City Hall to see how government works, they're also going to be visiting the court systems. And I obviously won't single out all 25 of them by name, but 3 of the students, Alex, Zane, Corin Way, and Jason Margolis, are going to be speakers at this year's commencement. They all have 4.0 or plus grade averages. They've all won scholarships to many of the great universities. And one young man that I particularly thought would be of interest to introduce to you at this time, who I will be making an award to next week at Universal Studios, is a young man named Alex Zane, who some of you may have seen on the NBC National News. On its own, his record of a 4.245 grade point average, a National Merit Finalist, student body treasurer, tutor of other students, and working himself to support himself after school and a full-time scholarship to Stanford would put him perhaps equal with the finest of the students in the city of Los Angeles. Which makes him quite remarkable, Mr. President, is that from the end of the 10th grade to the beginning of the 12th grade, he was homeless. He was a homeless person who achieved an A-plus average and distinguished himself in a way that all of us would be incredibly proud if it was someone in our families or ourselves. And I just thought he might stand. I want all the students to stand, and I particularly want to single out Alex for his remarkable achievement, but I want to single out... And the nicest thing about it is you can tell that the other students are very proud of him, and they share in his success because they're really a team and a family. And they're here with their teacher, Will Reinhardt, who started as a volunteer in my office and who's a wonderful role model. So Will and all of the students, thank you for being here, and good luck to you. We are really, really proud of you.
Thank you, Duke. All right, Mrs. Kowski, you have a presentation.
Mr. President. Actually, I have 2 presentations today, but I think it looks wonderful to come into the council chamber and see it filled with our youth and students from throughout the city. I think it clearly makes this a special day indeed. And I would like to start with the children in the front row and the director of their school, Neil Wrightson. Neil, would you come forward? Neil is the director of the Children's Community School in Van Nuys, in the heart of the Valley. And the Children's Community School is a progressive children's nurturing environment where teachers and the directors help children explore and develop their intellectual, social, and emotional as well as physical potential in an environment preparing them to live in our democratic society. And as part of that philosophy, the school on March 21st reached out to its neighborhood, and it played host to the community by sponsoring a neighborhood health and safety fair, which was also co-sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. And the fair was designed to give low-income residents free health care and counseling on a wide range of health and safety issues. They offered blood pressure testing, diabetes screening, dental hygiene, and the scheduling of mammograms and mammography appointments. They offered free breakfasts and low-cost lunches. And one of the things when I went out there that particularly impressed me was that they are in the heart of a multiple residential community, and there was an apartment across the street. And in the apartment were some young men who are starting out practicing a rock and roll band. And they practice in this apartment all the time. And for the health fair, what the school says, let's close down the street and have you come and perform for us. So it was completely a community event with local participation and local talent. And the school and a couple of their classes are here today, and around me at the podium are some students from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, I understand. And with us is Neil Reisen, and this was Neil's idea. He helped pull it off with incredible community support. It was a great community day out there. And Neil, I'd like to thank you and present this to you, if you'd like. Thank you very much. And would you like to say a few words to the council?
I just want to say thank you very much, and particularly to thank City Council Member Mizikowski for all of her support, and her field rep Cheryl Weaver, who worked so hard on this event, and it's going to be an annual event. It is really very exciting. The community there really needs these health services, and it was really an honor for us and for the kids and parents to be able to provide the service. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Neil. Do you mind just stand by? We'll go back and take a picture. I want to present to the work. Just stand over now. There's a corner. And, Mr. President, I have another group of presentations today, also to a group of children. Actually, I shouldn't call them children, young people who are students in our city. And all of you know about the El Camino Real High School Academic Decathlon Champions who were nation winners. Well, I think we grow them real smart out in the West Valley, because I'm here today and I would like the St. Mel's Junior High School Academic Decathlon team to join me up here. Yeah, they're standing in the back. We have this other champion of which we can be very proud. This is the Academic Decathlon team from St. Mel's Junior High School in Woodland Hills. The team was made up of 10 members and 6 alternates in the 7th and 8th grades, and the competition was held earlier this month in Sacramento. St. Mel's team took first place overall in the statewide academic decathlon finals for Catholic junior high schools. This was St. Mel's second time in the competition since it started in 1990. 5 of the students won first place in individual categories: religion, mathematics, literature, fine arts, and speech. Team members also won second place and 2 fifth places. Several of St. Mel's students who are here who participated scored the highest scores in their individual categories in the history of the competition. Nick Heller, is Nick here? Nick Heller, who's 14, Nick Heller, who is 14, won the first place trophy in fine arts and was also honored for getting the highest score ever in the competition in any category. The team competed against 8 Catholic schools statewide in individual, logic, and super quiz events. The team's success came after long hours of study, which they and their teachers devoted during their lunch and after school time. They're joined here by their principal, Sister Monica Quigley, some of the teachers and coaches. In logic, there was Mrs. Hager, Mrs. Vaca was their speech coach, and Miss Giordano was their social studies. And I have resolutions that I'll present to each of you in the back, but I did want to mention you each by name. So I'd like you all to raise your hand when I call your name. John Paliaferro, Andrew Wright, Elise Wetzel, who won first place in religion, Alexander Schwab, first place in mathematics. Stephen Armitage, 5th place in mathematics. Justin Wang, 2nd place in science. Vicky Cantore, 1st place in literature. Nick Heller, first place in fine arts. John Dzunzda, 1st place in speech. Andrew Bernat, Edgar Evangelista, Christopher Wetzel, Claire Ionero, Brittany Lee, Julie Scribant, and Loretta Youngkin. So I am very pleased to present to the council these junior academic decathlon champions from the West Valley and Woodland Hills. And I don't know if there's a teacher, if one of the students would like to say anything as a spokesperson, representative? If no? They're shy. All right. Well, thank you very much, members of the council, in honoring these children, these youth today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Misakowski. Mrs. Chick for a presentation.
I want to have the Reseda High soccer team join me and just kind of gather around. Make sure you're in front of the camera.
Spread over there.
Keep
so
coming.
they can get you.
Keep coming.
Yeah, keep moving over.
Mr. President and colleagues, clearly today is a day of putting the spotlight on some of our very outstanding young people, and I am going to add to that. I have with me the boys soccer team from Reseda High School, the city-wide champions, and I absolutely love to turn attention to the fact that the San Fernando Valley is not only producing academic champions, it's producing athletic champions, and it's producing, in particular, a combination of both and very fine young citizens for our city and our state. The team is being honored because they are the 1997-98 city champions. Reseda Regents beat Bell High School, and I'm not sure which of my colleagues lays claim to Bell, but sorry, we took it away from you. Beat Bell High School 3-2 in the last 2 minutes of the game to win the city section final. This is the region's second city title. The first one was 10 years ago in 1988, and they are the first San Fernando Valley team to win since 1991. Before I introduce the vice principal and the coaches, I'd like to call out the names of the team members who are here with us. I will be giving them their certificates after the presentation, and if they could raise their hands or nod or identify themselves in some way. George Cervantes, Sergio Ucida, Julio Gutierrez, Olaf Lima, Edwin Miranda, Rocky Monzon, Carlos Morales. And Carlos, I understand, is on an international team. He just got back from Russia, and he's on his way to France. A jet-setter soccer player. Jimmy Ordaz, Pedro Perez, Tibor Resnecki, Hector Romero, Fred Schiffer, Jesse Servine, Oscar Sims, and Oscar is the All-City Most Valuable Player selected by all of the coaches. Pierre Valverde, Brian Vieira, and Kenny Zapita. A fine, fine group of young men and champions, and with them are coaches Frank Trees, Julio Casrillo, Terry Davila, and I think athletic director Norman Weiler, and Assistant Principal Rick Rossini, who I think will accept from me the certificate for the team. Congratulations to the Reseda High boys soccer team, and I'd like to turn the mic over to you.
On behalf of the students, the staff, and the community of Reseda High School, I would like to thank this council once again for the positive recognition that our school is receiving. And in particular, I'd like to thank Laura Chick for the many, many instances of support to which she's given our school. Thank you.
Very much. Did one of the coaches want to speak?
Okay, I'd like to present this to our two coaches, Julio and Terry Daviloff, who I couldn't, they're the ones that actually won the team. They got us all together, and Ms. Chick, our seniors would like to present you with an award also.
I don't even play soccer.
Where's that, Rocky?
Yeah, on behalf of all the Reseda soccer team, we'd like to give you a team photo, and it's signed and our jersey numbers, and we would like to thank you on behalf of all the soccer team again.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. This will be cherished. I expect you're going to go on to bigger and better things, too. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you. Okay, I'll meet you. You go sit. Okay? Take these. Yeah.
Mrs. Chick, we're going to call the roll.
Alacone, Alatorre, Burnson, Chick, Fuhrer, Gallanter, Goldberg, Hernandez, Holden, Miskowski, Ridley, Thomas, Savornich, Wax, Walters, Ferraro. 10 council members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
Okay, the first order of business.
Approval of the minutes.
All right, Mr. Savornich moves, Mr. Wax second. If there's no objections, unanimous vote. Mrs. Chick for a presentation.
Yes, I'd like to ask a very special person from my staff to come up and join me, Ken Bernstein. You know, colleagues, come closer. I have sat here and watched some of you saying farewell to your beloved staff members and have thought, there but for the grace of God go I. And now it's my turn. I've got
What's this?
several Kleenexes stuffed in my pocket, and I'm trying very hard to just be happy, because that is part of what I'm feeling is great joy for having had the good fortune to have Ken Bernstein at my side for 5 years. And also the joy I feel for him, moving on to something very exciting, to be the Chief Preservationist for the Conservancy, where he will bring the same intelligence and integrity and high morals and energy and dedication to them as he has to me and to the city of Los Angeles and the people of the West San Fernando Valley. I think Ken breaks the mold. He has kept me focused on the kinds of issues that he cares about and I care about, but with very, very good advice and counsel. And were it not for him, some of the things I'm most proud of would not be. Our citywide Code Watch program, our city Design Out Crime program, the very common sense, logical legalization of home-based businesses, and bringing to fruition a very successful citizen neighborhood planning councils throughout my district. So it is with a smile on my face and a tear in my eye that I don't think this is saying goodbye, though, because we know we're going to be seeing each other a lot. And I have to say that the Conservancy is getting a real gem here. And I think with Ken at their side, we're going to see a broader base membership in the Conservancy, more neighborhood preservation focus, and more visibility in the San Fernando Valley. All of these things good for them and good for us. So it is with, I can't say it's with pleasure. It's not pleasurable saying farewell to such a special team member. I'm not, of course, going to read the resolution. A great deal of it was composed by your colleagues, and it's quite irreverent. And I hope my colleagues, when they signed it, didn't read all of it either. And before I turn the mic over to Ken, I would like to call his wife, Kathy, up here, because without her, Kathy, are you here? And you can bring Daniel, who was born to Ken and Kathy while Ken was on my staff. She couldn't come up here without him. But I wanted to present these to you because you have suffered through long evenings of Ken working and weekends, and you deserve a thank you as well. So with my love and appreciation.
Mr. President, before Ms. Chick completes the presentation, I just have to say a word. I can't imagine the sense of loss Ms. Chick must feel, because I share her view of Ken being sort of the model person that you would want to have being by your side. And I feel a little bit a part of this because he was sort of our discovery. He's my constituent, and we appointed him to the Ventura Plan Review Board several years ago before he became an employee in City Hall. He quickly became the chairman of that board. He really distinguished himself then and came to a lot of people's attention. You were really wise to have appointed him to the position that you had. And I think that you will not only feel his loss, the city, this is one of the situations where the city will feel his loss. I probably will have to hear from him more than anyone now as an active member of the Studio City Residents Association.
Watch out.
And all I could do is tell you that if he speaks up too much, we're going to get even with him and put him on the Van Nuys Airport Citizen Review Board.
Punishment worth some death.
Thank you, Joel, and thank you, Laura, for the very kind words. This is a bittersweet day for me as well. It's sad to be leaving our office, and Laura, you've been, I may need some Kleenex too, you've been a mentor, a friend, someone who's really been an inspiration to me about what public service can be all about. And I'll miss working for you. You've been a lot of fun to work for as well. And to our staff, many of whom are over here, we've really been like a family for the 5 years I've been with the office, and it's tough to be saying goodbye today, but it won't be goodbye, and I'm very excited about what I'm about to do next, joining the Los Angeles Conservancy. Linda Dishman is somewhere back here, the executive director of the Conservancy, and I'm looking forward to working with her as we help move the Conservancy in some exciting new directions. The reason I wanted to do this is that Los Angeles is really a city that hasn't valued its past in the way that it should, and hasn't used its past to build for the future. And preservation, historic preservation, and the Conservancy realized that historic preservation can be about more than just a tally of buildings lost and buildings saved. It can really be a tool that all of you can use in your communities, all of your communities can use for bringing about other goals: good urban planning, affordable housing, neighborhood preservation, economic development, and revitalizing commercial districts around the city. And that's what excites me and what I'm looking forward to doing at the Conservancy. And as I'm leaving one council office, in a sense, I'm really entering into a new partnership with all 15, and that's exciting and something I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to see what we can all do together. So thank you. I'm honored.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mrs. Chick. Mr. Savornich.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. It's all very nice to see you here this Friday. I would like to ask the San Pedro High School varsity boys and girls champion swim teams to please join me here at the podium.
Is it unusual to see you on Friday? Is that what you were trying to say, Mr.
Oh, not me,
Savornich?
Mr. President. I wouldn't insinuate such. Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. Today is indeed a great day in the city of Los Angeles and our community of San Pedro, as we are given an opportunity as a council and as a city to honor these wonderful young men and women who are champions for the Marine League, for the varsity boys for the year 1998, and girls swim teams for 1997 and 1998. They are indeed a tribute to the school, their families, and our community, and they have done, again, the unexpected, coming in as Marine League champions. We are very proud of them, again, showing to this city and to our community that indeed San Pedro High School is a school of champions, not only on the sports fields or in this case in the swimming pool, but also in regards to our academic decathletes. So this morning, Mr. President, members of the council, on your behalf and on behalf of the city, we have 2 plaques to present to the teams, and we have individual certificates for each and every one of the team members, congratulating them on this wonderful achievement for the girls being 1997 and 1998 Marine League champions, and for the boys being the 1998 Marine League champions. Mr. President, members of the council, would you please join me in honoring San Pedro High School varsity swim teams? Congratulations.
I don't believe Councilman Savornich knew this, but our Frostoff girls team did also win the city championship just on May 20th. I'd like to give Mr. Savornich, Councilman Savornich, a T-shirt with our team motto on it, Moxie. Councilman Wax, Duke, you displayed a little moxie the other day when you apprehended that criminal, so this is what we're about. This kind of guides us through the season, and I hope Mr. Savornich does that in the rest of his career. So here you go.
Thank you very much.
Wear this proudly.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. President, members.
Where is she?
Hold on a second. Ms. Goldberg.
I'm saying, wait, I got to give up my trip because he breaks into my place and I got to give up my trip. It really frosted me, but they have to schedule it, and that's...
Mr. President, members of the council, it's a great deal of pleasure that I have in bringing forward today the folks who've been involved in the city-sponsored essay and poster contest, Turning Dreams to Reality, which is a part of the City of Los Angeles' celebration of Asian Pacific Heritage Month. The contest was designed to commemorate Asian Pacific heritage and to encourage and support educational endeavors of young students and adults in the greater Los Angeles and surrounding communities. More than 2,500 flyers were sent out, hundreds of entries were received, and there are 5 divisions everywhere from kindergarten all the way through adult education. Awards were given to first, second, and third place winners. I believe all of you should have them in front of you. There were 28 winners this year. Mr. George Kiriyama of the LAUSD Board of Education and Mr. James Okazaki from the city's Department of Transportation were the co-chairs for this event. And I would now like to introduce Mr. Okazaki to say a few words about the contest and have him introduce some of the contest winners, their teachers, and their family members who are with us this morning, some of whom I recognize from my past years on the Board of Education. In any case, Mr. Okazaki, would you please come forward and make the introductions?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Councilwoman Goldberg. Okay. We're very fortunate to every year celebrate Asian Pacific Heritage Month. And we appreciate the support, particularly of Councilwoman Goldberg and Councilman Hernandez for helping us with the motions early on. I'd like to congratulate also Lillian Kawasaki and Lisa Sarno, who were the co-chairs of this year's entire program. Myself and Honorable George Kiyama were only involved with the essay and poster contest. There are a lot of people that are involved in making this a reality, in terms of planning and carrying out all the activities. And I'd like to thank a few of those people that are here today, namely Joe Kwan from the ITA, who's helped to put this booklet together that you have in your desk. I do have a couple of corrections that I'd like to make just for your information. That is, the winner in Division 2, second place actually is Jonathan Ng from Castelar, and Division 3, third place is Steve Hernandez. We misprinted, so I apologize for that. I'd like to now, on a division-by-division basis, bring up the winners to honor the winners of this year's essay and poster contest. I'm going to start out with the first place, second place, and third place winners of Division 1. Will you please come on up? First place winner is Jessica Kim. She's from Wilton Place Elementary School. Second place winner is Amy Yu from Solano Avenue. Third place is, oh, you going to stand there?
Well, they can be seen.
Okay, third place winner is John Park. I want them to come on up, right in the middle, because when the family wants to take pictures, and their family's here, and they represent several teachers, Ellen Park, Wanda Jung, and they're from Wilton Place in Solano. That's District 1 and 10 for your information. Thank you very much, Mike, for fine work from your students in your district. All right. Now we're going to move over. As soon as they finish, they're going to go in the back, and the parents can follow them. Then I'll call the next division, okay? Are you finished with the pictures? Okay. Division 2 is from 4th to 6th grade. The first place winner is Matripong Puang Bangyan. She's from Frank C. Leo Elementary School. Second place winner is Jonathan Ng from Castelar. Third place winner is Pete Tree Birnbrong from Park Elementary School. And May Ham, I think, is here from Castelar. Is that it? That's Jonathan? Where's Jonathan? You're right in the middle. Please, come on up.
Here we go.
Okay.
A little bit. Let's move you over a little bit this way. There you go. Good job.
All right. Thank you. Now we have Division 3. That's 7th through 9th grade. First place, okay. Okay. Take a few pictures here. That's great. Thank you.
Everybody done?
All right.
Okay.
Division 3 is 7th through 9th. Kim Jeramong Kochai from Van Nuys High. This is her picture. Apparently she's not here, so I'd like to just show you her picture. If you could hold that up for us, Councilwoman. Second place winner, she's from Van Nuys High. Jennifer Chung is from Berendo Middle School. And the third place winner is Steve Hernandez, and Steve's not here, but we've got somebody carrying his picture. Berendo Middle School. Mike, that's your district again. Fabulous. A lot of people from CD1. That's the first place winner. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Division 4 is 10th through 12th grade. If you could hold on to that. First place winner is Janet Y.U. from Van Nuys High. Van Nuys had a couple of winners. That's in District 11, Council District 11. So Lucy Kim is from Agora High, and Diana Calvo from Village Christian School out in the valley. Please come on up. These are our Division 4 winners. Thank you very much. Last but not least, in the poster contest, we have Division 5 coming up. Division 5 is adult education. The first place winner is Robert E. Murray III from West Valley Occupational Center. In fact, all the winners are from West Valley Occupational Center. They got a fabulous teacher by the name of Vicki Grandchamp, who's standing up in the front, if you want to wave in front of the camera. Okay, second place winner is Betty Lee Woods, also from West Valley, and Shirin Barkodari from West Valley. This is Council District 3, so you guys should be very proud. All right, thank you, Laura. All right, they're beautiful pictures. Now, the theme again was turning dreams to reality, and that's what they focused on as they prepared their posters for presentation to us, the community as a whole. Thank you very much. I'd like to now introduce to you the essay winners, and we have about a dozen of them here today. First place winner in Division 1, that's kindergarten to third grade, is Lena Trung from Solano Avenue. Once again, that's Council District 1. Yesenia Mendoza from Dolores Street Elementary School down in Carson. Alexis Melgoza from Dolores Street Elementary School. Division 1, kindergarten to third grade. Okay. Once again from Solano. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, Division 2. All right, thank you. You can sit down now. Division 2. Okay. They're practicing, I guess, to be council members here. Division 2 is 4th to 6th grade. The first place winner she's not here, Paige Hanami Monji. She could not be here. Second place winner is Kelsey Maston from Amber Elementary. She's here, I believe. All right, come on in, Kelsey. And Andrew Lee from Sepulveda Middle School. That's 2nd District in Councilman Wax's area.
Very proud of you.
Is he here? No? Okay. Well, she's the only one. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, Division 3, 7th through 9th grade. For some reason, Kim is not here again. She's from Van Nuys, which is Council District 11. And Nicole Evangelista from Stephen M. White Middle School. Come on up. And third place winner is Corey James Monji, who's also from Irvine, so he's not here. So Nicole is the only one for the pictures. Move over. Okay. Thank you. Division 4, 10th to 12th grade. First place winner from Polytech High is Angela Esther Kim. All right. Second place winner is Cho Yeon Lee from University High, which is also from CD11. And Georgie Kim from North Hollywood Gifted Magnet School, which is from CD2. I think Cho Yo is the only one there. Okay, thank you. Division 5 is the adult education. The first place winner is Carmen Marasovich from West Valley Occupational Center. Betty Lee Woods, the second place winner, and Frank Cortez. All of these people are from the West Valley Occupational Center. Their teacher, once again, is Vicky Grandchamp. Once again, I'd like to thank the council for their support and letting us present the winners of the essay and poster contest for this year. Thank you for all your continuing support. And tomorrow we have another major function at the Police Academy starting at 11 o'clock. We're participating with the police recruitment activities at the Police Academy in Elysian Park. So if you're available, please come on up, where we're going to be giving them certificates and their gifts, prizes. So thank you very much once again.
I think I'd be remiss in not asking Grace Yoon, who's principal of Wilton Place, to stand up, and thank you for coming down with the children as well. Okay. Any other principals that I should introduce? I don't know.
Another principal.
Okay.
John Stahl.
John Stahl, principal of?
Which Solano?
Solano.
All right. Great. And
okay. And City of? Stephen White Middle School.
Maybe the
principal is here. And can we have the parents of all the children who managed to come to stand up so we can thank you for...
Parents, please stand up.
There you go. Thank you very much. We're very proud of your children, as I know you are as well. And thank you very much to the folks who have all helped make this possible. So we appreciate it. Now we can take them in the back for pictures, and the families can come back as well. I have one more quick one. Thank you. There is, in every neighborhood, if you're lucky, an institution, a place where people go to eat and hang out and talk. It becomes part of the center of the community. And we have two such individuals, if they would join me, who have had just such a location in District 13. There is a place called the Sukhothai Restaurant, and for 21 years they've served more than just good food. They've served friendship and community spirit and a welcoming face. And long before there was a Thai food craze in this city, you could get some really fine Thai food. Now I understand you're retiring, which some of us think they ought not to be allowed to do, but I guess they can. In any case, before you got away, we wanted to bring you here and honor you not only for the wonderful food, but for the fact that your place became a place of meeting and of gathering and people feeling at home, and a place that became a center in the community. And so let me introduce to you, council members, Orasa Veerapornpongkul. I hope I didn't do that too badly. And thank you for 21 years of service and great food, given in appreciation by the families and the residents of Council District 13. And, to Cham Thavilap, the similarly appreciation for your 21 years of service. Either of you want to say anything? You want to say anything? No. They don't wish to say anything. We're just going to take a picture. Here, then. Let's hold this up. Hold this up. Like that. There we go. Thank you very much. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss you too. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Goldberg. Mr. Alarcon for a presentation.
I would like to ask all the members of the Asian Pacific Islander Council of the San Fernando Valley to come forward. Council members, as previous presentations have indicated, obviously it's Asian Pacific Heritage Month. And in the San Fernando Valley, we have, a lot of people, of course, know that we have a lot of minorities in the San Fernando Valley and believe that the Hispanic community is the fastest growing community in the San Fernando Valley. However, in reality, the fastest growing community in the San Fernando Valley is the Asian Pacific Islander community. And in some parts of the San Fernando Valley, most notably, I think in Councilman Bernson's district, there are as much as 30% of the residents of the community, and more actually, who are representative of the Asian Pacific Islander community. So it's been a very interesting history. When I was on the board of the United Way in the San Fernando Valley, we started a community venture council and reached out to the Asian Pacific Islander community, and I tell the story because it's actually very true. We gave them $20,000 to spend, and for 3 years, I think it took at least 2 years for them to decide how to spend the money. They held on to it for 2 years, but in the process, they unified and established a tremendous network of support system. So what I wanted to do was recognize the Asian Pacific Islander Council of the San Fernando Valley, which is flourishing today and doing so many things. And I would very much like to read you a list of some of the accomplishments of the various groups and there's so much more, but I want to just kind of get to the main accomplishment from our perspective for each of these groups. The San Fernando Valley Chinese Cultural Association sponsored the Valley's first traditional Chinese opera, and they are in the process of building a Chinese Cultural Center in the San Fernando Valley. I should say that's at the very early stages. The Japanese American Community Center has a long history of housing over 30 programs, from language classes to youth programs, and I should mention, when I was 12 years old, I took judo at the Japanese American Community Center. I only lasted for about 3 months, and then I broke my hand. But it has helped me in my career as a council member, I guarantee you that. The Asian Pacific Islander Council is approaching its 7th annual health fair, and this is where the entire council comes together. It's a tremendous event at the Japanese American Community Center usually, but so much in the way of not only general health-related services, but those particularly targeted to special services for the Asian Pacific Islander community. APIC, as the Asian Pacific Islander Council is known, also formed a youth leadership and training program and has completed its 5th year of positive programs for youth. The Filipino American Association of the United States of the USA, FAUSA, has a seniors program and a food program. They have also been fighting for World War II veterans, something that that we have resolved to support as well, fighting for the World War II veterans' rights for benefits. They are still lacking those benefits, and they should be given those benefits. The Valley Korean Association just celebrated its 4th annual cultural festival, and the organization formed after the Northridge earthquake to serve the community, and they've been doing a number of activities. Most recently, we've been working with the San Fernando Valley Tongan Association, which just collected over $3,000 to provide educational scholarships for their youth. The San Fernando Valley Vietnamese Community Center has a history of providing social services and cultural programs to this growing community in the San Fernando Valley. The Asian Indian Network has had its first annual health fair, and they are quickly growing in the San Fernando Valley as well. The Evergreen Senior Center has various programs and health education for the elderly, and finally, the Thai Health and Information Services provides health education, senior assistance, and youth programs, and I should mention they have in Joel Wax's district one of the most beautiful temples in the city of Los Angeles. So it is my pleasure to welcome these representatives of the various organizations that make up the Asian Pacific Islander Council of the San Fernando Valley. Congratulations to you, and I know that all my colleagues from the San Fernando Valley are excited to work with you to expand your services to the Asian Pacific Islander community, but more importantly, to bring greater intercultural awareness amongst yourselves, as well as amongst the general population of the San Fernando Valley. So with that, I'd like to present these certificates to you for your participation, and I want to mention the members of the Asian Pacific Islander Council include the San Fernando Valley Japanese American Community Center, the Filipino American Association of USA FAUSA, the Korean American Merchants Association, Our Lady of Holy Rosary Church Filipino Seniors Program, the Pacoima Health Center, Asian Indian Network and Advocacy Program, the Evergreen Senior Center, the Japanese American Citizens League of San Fernando Valley Chapter, the Oana Kowau, I hope I don't mess this up, Kowau, where is she? Our Hawaiian rep is not here today. I hope it's Ka'ohu in the San Fernando Valley. The San Fernando Valley Chinese Cultural Association, the Thai Health and Information Services Incorporated, the Valley Korean American Association, the San Fernando Valley Tongan Community Center, the San Fernando Valley Vietnamese Community Center, the Asian Pacific Islander Council Youth Leadership Training Program, and the San Fernando Valley Korean Parents Association. All of these are part of the Asian Pacific Islander Council. I have certificates to present to each and every one. Those who are here today include the San Fernando Valley Tongan Community Center, oh, how nice. What is this? You want to explain what this is? Could you explain it? I have never seen one of these. This is beautiful. Could you tell us what this is?
This is a wall hanging that I hand painted it, and it's the Tonga Treaty Fawn. It's one of the sightseeing place in Tonga. So you can hang it in the office or anything. It's handmade.
Thank you, that's beautiful. The Asian Pacific Islander Council Youth Leadership Training Program.
Thank you.
The San Fernando Valley Chinese Cultural Association.
Thank you.
Our Lady of Holy Rosary Church Filipino Seniors Program. The Asian Indian Network and Advocacy Program.
Thank you.
The Evergreen Senior Center. The Asian Pacific Islander Council of the San Fernando Valley. The San Fernando Valley Japanese American Community Center. Oh, they're not here. Okay. The Filipino American Association of the USA, FAUSA. the Valley Korean American Association. And we have a special presentation. You know, every organization needs a leader, and Susan Ng has been spearheading this organization, bringing people together in the San Fernando Valley, in the Asian American Pacific Islander Council, but also amongst the other groups of the San Fernando Valley, and really has been a leader in establishing this network. She is leaving. She is going on to greener pastures, and I wanted to present this especially to her and ask her to make some comments with regard to her work with the Asian Pacific Islander Council. So Susan, I want to thank you so much for your efforts. I also want to recognize my two staff members, Alvin Kusamoto and Melissa Hilario, who have been my liaisons with this council and serve on your board. It is our pleasure to serve you, and we hope to do much, much more with all of you. Susan, I'd like to present this to you on behalf of the City Council.
Thank you so much.
It's been really my pleasure working with the community leaders right behind me. They are really grassroots leaders who have a full-time job and actually take time aside on weekends, weekdays to plan cultural events, to help out the neighbors. So it's really my pleasure working with them. It's really hard for me to make the decision to leave, but it's been really a great experience to understand what it means to be a volunteer, what it means to be in community work. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alicon.
Thank you for this.
Mr. Hernandez for a presentation.
Now I have to go to phone.
Good to see you. Channel 35, do you watch the City Channel? Maybe I'll come back.
Okay, I'm calling you now. Mr. President, members of the council, I have two presentations to make. The first one I'm making also on behalf of Councilman Richard Alatorre, and that is this Sunday is going to be a very special day in the city of Los Angeles. And that's because we as a council are declaring it stand for our Children's Day. And I'd like to call up people from the Commission on Children, Youth, and their Families, as well as Commissioner Bush and Commissioner Figueroa, because this day wouldn't be happening without their assistance. And we celebrate a lot of days in the city of Los Angeles, and rarely do we celebrate just our children. And that's what you'll be seeing happening here. Los Angeles is the home of over 300,000 children under the age of 6. And being able to recognize their importance, I think, is extremely important. And it will be celebrated with a mass at La Placita, mariachi mass at 9 o'clock. And the reality is then our cardinal will be blessing the children. There'll be a blessing of the children, and we talk about the blessing of the animals, but again, this is a very special day for the children of Los Angeles, and we'd like to make sure that everybody participates. We want to remind people the importance of investing in our children, because they are the future leaders of Los Angeles. And again, this is an event that goes beyond the council district. It's an event for the entire city of Los Angeles. So if you want to enjoy the mariachis, there will also be Mariachi La Londras who will be performing at the Hollywood Bowl this June. They'll be there. The Rock Jazz Band will be there. And basically just an incredible group of young people. There'll be workshops that are scheduled for children and an information fair, children's services, and basically it'll be a day for the entire family. Again, I wanted to recognize today, Councilman Alatorre wanted to definitely recognize the work that the Commission on Children, Youth, and their Families done. We have a resolution for that purpose, and if I could call up Commissioner Bush and Commissioner Figueroa to present it to them, and the staff, who continue to do excellent work in the city of Los Angeles of bringing children to the forefront of this council in this city.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I would like to say something. Thank you. very much. Council members, thank you so much. The Commission of Children, Youth, and Their Families really appreciate the recognition and acknowledgement of the work of the Commission, but also your acknowledgement and support of the Stand for Children Day and the national campaign to raise awareness on issues pertaining to children and their overall well-being. This year's Stand for Children Day focuses on quality and accessible child care. The Commission recognizes child care as a decisive and long-lasting effect on how children develop socially, emotionally, and academically. The need for quality child care and after-school activities is a daily concern for parents living in Los Angeles. We invite you, together with your colleague, to join us on Sunday at Iglesia La Placita to celebrate the children of Los Angeles. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sometimes as a commissioner, we get to come up here and we get to make presentations and they do little scripts for us, but we don't recognize the very young staff that that the city has invested in by creating this commission. So I want to thank the staff that has been really active and involved, and they're standing behind me and they don't want to get themselves on the camera. I wish they would so their families could see them. Rochelle Rios, Grace Canoy, Jean Molinar, and Terry Ogawa. These are the people that are out there, and they're the eyes and ears of the city for what's going on with children, youth, and families. So I want to thank them and recognize them.
Mr. President, members of the council, I have one more presentation to make, and I went up to the council president and I said I have a very special presentation I need to make today, and not that anything else we've been doing has not been special. We as a city have an opportunity to recognize a lot of people, and rarely do we have an opportunity to bring before you someone who we were impressed with before in another country. And I'd like to call up Dr. Victoria Marina Velasquez de Aviles, if she'll please come up. I've had the opportunity on several occasions to go to El Salvador, to Mexico, to Nicaragua, Central America, and what you need to know that Dr. Victoria Marina Velasquez de Aviles is known in all those countries. And basically, she served as the ombudswoman for the defense of human rights in El Salvador during the period of 1995 and 98. She has a doctorate in juridical, and I understand the knowledge of law, and we would probably call it a doctorate of judicial and social sciences from the University of El Salvador. And she's currently visiting Los Angeles. What I want you to understand, members of the council, what it's like to be serving this role in a country in conflict, in a country that's basically beginning to resolve its issues and deal with the issues of human rights. She basically serves as the ombudsperson for human rights 97-98 for the Central American Council. She was substitute counsel for the National Council of the Judiciary of the Supreme Court Justice, Vice Minister of Work and Adjunct Ombudsman for the Defense of the Child. She belongs to the International Directive and Inter-American Institute of Ombudspeople in the region of Latin America and the Caribbean. And this role is becoming more and more important throughout Central America, throughout the Americas. UNICEF designated her as a representative of Latin America in the celebration of the International Women's Day in 1997. You need to know that because of her contributions in the defense and protection of human rights, she's received numerous national and international honors. The Commission on Human Rights in El Salvador designated her the Woman of the Year, coordinator of the Organization of Women in El Salvador in 1996. She was also designated by her peers as Attorney of the Year. That was conferred by the Salvadorian Association of Attorneys. She was awarded an international prize by the International Center of Human Rights and Democratic Rights, and awarded this award by the National Council of Churches. She's also been the recipient of the Women's Movement of Dignity and Life, and the Institute of Research, Training, and Development for Women, and recently designated Protector of Infants of the Inter-American Institute of the Child. A lot of people get a lot of awards, but rarely do you have someone who gets awards in these kinds of fields, dealing with the relationships of people and the relationships protecting people's rights, and especially when we talk about the role of women and the role of children. And it was just my honor to be here today and present her to all of you. And if I could, Mr. President, I'd like her to say a few words. We have a certificate of appreciation on behalf of the City of Los Angeles to Dr. Victoria Marina Velázquez de Ávilas, in recognition for her dedicated efforts in defending human rights of the Salvadorian people, and through your efforts as the 95-98 Ombudswoman for the Defense of Human Rights, and as President of Central American Council of Ombudspeople on Human Rights. Dr. Victoria Marina Velázquez de Ávilas. Gracias.
Muy buenos días, señor Mike Hernández. Realmente cuando uno viaja por el mundo, piensa que el concepto de solidaridad y fraternidad está terminando. Pero cuando se encuentra con personas...
Good morning, council members and Councilmember Mike Hernandez. When one travels the world, you envision that the brotherhood and solidarity in this world is becoming much slimmer.
Pero cuando se encuentra con personas como usted, realmente hay que elevar sus ojos al Creador y decir gracias, porque todavía se fundamentan y se conciben estos valores tan grandes de tanta solidaridad en personas como ustedes. Quiero agradecerle.
But when one runs into people like yourself, one must just look up and thank the Creator that there are still people with values such as those that you and I both stand for.
Quiero agradecerle especialmente el apoyo, el cariño que usted está brindando a la Asociación Rescate para que los salvadoreños y las salvadoreñas puedan defender sus derechos de migrantes y puedan sentir menos el dolor del desarraigo de nuestra patria. Muchas gracias, señor Mike Hernández.
I want to thank you, excuse me, I want to thank you for the work that you're doing with Rescate in terms of helping Salvadorans defend their immigrant rights and therefore suffer less in their countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Ms. Galanter for a presentation.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's my great pleasure to present to the council today Mr. Randall Williams. Mr. Williams is an example of why people should always be careful who they call names and getting sucked into stereotypes. Mr. Williams was unfortunately homeless for many years, and in the mid-1980s, he was one of the first clients of the St. Joseph Center in Venice, which is a really wonderful program that helps people get back on their feet. Many of their clients are homeless. Many of them used to be homeless. And they also work with a number of working families, and they've been there a long time. And because they run a number of facilities, including services for the homeless, sometimes the neighboring property owners who live nearby have a tendency to get a little upset. And we have, over the course of my time in council, we've set up and carried on a number of community meetings between the residents and the St. Joseph Center to try to resolve the problems that occur just from having a lot of people with a lot of time on their hands. And Mr. Williams, as I mentioned, was one of the first clients. He'd been homeless for a long time. With the assistance of the center, he pulled himself together. He's got a job and an apartment. And the reason that I asked him to come here today is that he's gone far beyond simply putting his own life back together. He's made really an extraordinary contribution to the Venice community and to the ongoing need for coexistence between the residents of the area along Rose Avenue and the social service providers. One of the complaints that the residents have brought to us on a number of occasions is that the alleys just to the north and south of Rose Avenue, where the facilities are, tend to become hanging out places, and homeless people who have no homes and have no facilities wind up using these alleys for all kinds of activities you and I would rather they didn't. Mr. Williams decided that after hearing all these complaints and all these concerns about the organization that had really helped him and many others like him, decided he was just going to take it upon himself to try to fix this and to try to show that all kinds of people can and should be very good neighbors. So just by himself, he decided to go out and clean up these alleys. And he started by himself cleaning the alleys, north and south of Venice Boulevard, and pretty soon he organized a crew that he supervises and maintains, and now we have a whole crew of people cleaning up the alleys. And remember, he doesn't get paid for this. Nobody asked him to do it. He just decided that this is something I can do for my community, and that, in fact, it's a responsibility of all of us in the community to take care of one another. And so it's for that reason that I am particularly anxious to congratulate and thank Mr. Randall Williams for his wonderful contribution to life in Venice, and to wish him well. And we're really so proud of you for what you've done for yourself and for what you've done for the community. It's just wonderful. So I have here a certificate of appreciation for you for your outstanding commitment and service to the Venice community, which I will give you now. But before I let you say something, Rhonda Meister, who is the executive director of St. Joseph Center, wanted to also say a couple of words. But this is for you. Hang on to that.
My words are brief. They are just to thank Rhonda for contributing to the creation of a more healthy community and to create the arena in which all kinds of different people who live together in a very small area can try and create better and more healthy and richer community together. So thank you, Rhonda.
It's a privilege and a pleasure to be here. And one of my heroes is Miss Galanta. And I've been in Venice for quite a while, and I've noticed some of her work, especially in the canals and along the boardwalk, and also along helping with the police officers solving other issues. And when I found that there was some problem that was occurring dealing with the homeless folks, I've spent so much time in that category that I had to come forward. And it was the grace of the Lord that says, just make your move on this and help these people because they need help. For as the homeowners concerned, they are some great folks too, because the property in Venice is extremely valuable. And when I noticed the condition and I looked at both sides and I says, well, this is going to be a win-win situation, where the homeless will win and the homeowners will win. And I decided that I will stick to this particular issue until it's done. Perhaps even the alleys might have fruit trees in it, flowers, something creative, you know, something that says Venice. And Venice to me is, I would say, 10 years ahead of the whole world, because you have a multi-group of folks that is as diverse as you can imagine. And it's the love and the power that one's noticed when they're there. And also, Venice is making a major improvement on the walk, and Ms. Galanta is instrumental in it. And the folks that, even at the pavilion, they are interested in what can be done as far as innovating or renovating, and the homeless want to know what part can they play in it. But Ms. Galanta, standing here with Ms. Galanta, I mean, say Council Lady Galanta, is just like standing with Michael Jordan, you know, to me, because really, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I know that I'll probably never be here again. I'm not quite sure about that.
We'll bring you back.
Yes, And
After a speech like
yeah.
that, you can come back anytime you
Yes.
want.
And what I like to say to the folks in Venice is that this lady right here, her integrity and her desire to make your situation better is there. All you have to do is contact her, you know, and she will have somebody available for you to talk with, because I contact Lynn Lyman, and she's on another assignment now, but I think that was a great lady. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't you all want somebody like this in your district?
Thank you, Michael. Members of the council, I have astounding news. The resolutions have all been presented. Now we can get to the cities. Okay. The first item, I think we should take special one first.
Special one by Councilmember Chick, seconded by Fuhr. The necessary findings would have to be made first. On the need to act, the city attorney will explain those to you.
Yes, this is a motion from Ms. Chick that the city council would recharacterize a gift to the city for the police department to purchase a driving simulator program. On May 8th, the city was mischaracterizing this gift as a donation. This is really a grant to the city, and it must be formally accepted as such, and the chief of police must be authorized to execute the grant agreement before the close of business today. In order for the city council to consider this motion, it must make a determination as provided by the government code and Rule 23 of the rules of the council that there is a need to take immediate action, and that the need to take immediate action arose subsequent to the posting of today's city council agenda.
Okay, let's vote on the findings. Prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
That is approved. Now, is there any discussion on this? If not, prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote. 12 ayes, that's been approved. Forthwith on that. Okay, the next item.
1 through 4, Mr. President, Building and Safety has requested a continuance to next Tuesday, June the 2nd.
If there's no objections, we'll continue 1 through 4 until next Tuesday, June 2nd. No objections, that'll be the order. Next item.
Item 19 on your continued agenda is a continued hearing, protest against the Vermont Square Lighting District. You have the final ordinance on the file.
Is there any discussion on 19? It's a hearing. Anyone want to be heard? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Let's just make sure Ms. Galanter is in the room. She's in the back.
So that's considered part of it.
Okay, so prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
That is approved. Okay, the next item? What?
Items 5 and 6 are items for which public hearings have been held.
All right, any specials there? If not, prepare the roll on 5 and 6. Tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
Those are approved. Next item.
Items 7 through 18 are items for which public hearings have not been held.
Anybody in the chamber wants to be heard on any of those items? 7 through 18? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Any discussion on any of these items? Do we have a different motion? Motions are required to adopt the CEO's report on.
7, and adopt the CRA board actions of May 27th on item 8.
All right, Mr. Fuhr moves. Any specials by any of the council members? If not, prepare the roll on 7 through 18. Tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
Those are approved. Forthwith on 18. Any other? Okay, the next item.
This is time for comments from the public and non-agenda items.
Okay, we have Peter Baxter wants to be heard.
Mr. President, members of your Honourable Council, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Peter Baxter and I live at 1319 Ingraham Street in Los Angeles. It is respectfully submitted that on Tuesday, May 26th of this week, I entered an elevator here in City Hall and was warmly greeted by 2 firefighters in uniform. One firefighter said he had been to Moscow recently, where he observed that Russian firefighters are using MiG turbojet engines to put out fires, all of which is respectfully submitted. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Brian Hutchins.
Good evening, good morning, City Councilors. I'm here to, since the representatives and senators are out here this week, I'd like you to support a particular bill because this is something that extends even down to the City Council level. Some of the extrajudicial tax, it might be called in defense of common sense in the Department of Justice Act. And what it is it's called the Citizens Protection Act. It's the McDade-Murtha bill, H.R. 3368. And it's very important that this be brought to hearings this summer before things really get rolling with such bizarre things as Gingrich's promotions of impeachment of the president over all kinds of campaign stuff. Anyway, please call up your local representative, H.R. 3368. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else want to be heard in public comment? Seeing none, the public comment period is closed. Next item.
Motions for posting and referral.
If there's no objections, unanimous vote.
The desk is clear, Mr. President.
Do we have any adjourning motions? Do we have any adjourning motions? Would everyone please stand? Mrs. Chick?
Yes, thank you. I'd like to ask that we adjourn in memory of Howard Duran Phillips, who passed away on May 26. He was a graduate of Beverly Hills High, MIT, and UCLA Graduate School, and the founder of a company called Q-Tech Corporation, which makes precision electronic components for aerospace applications. He was a man who loved his work with unusual passion and leaves his wife, Sally, 2 sons, Michael and Stephen, of whom he was always so proud, and his sister, Harriet. He will be deeply missed.
Members of the council, I think we should adjourn in memory of Mrs. Fred Haney. Fred Haney was the first manager of the Angels. She passed away, I think she was 94, something like that. Also, Senator Barry Goldwater passed away this morning, and I think we should adjourn in his memory.
All members.
All members. Call the roll. Aye, the council is adjourned.